When Mr. Hogan came to his book, The Modern Fundamentals of Golf, he had to start with the grip. That's the first discipline when you come to the game as a beginner. Now, back in 1957, Mr. Hogan had the same three choices that we do today. He could have used all 10 fingers in the baseball grip, or he could have used the interlocking grip, made famous of course by Jack Nicklaus and now by Tiger Woods, where the little finger of the right hand interlocks the index of the left. But Mr. Hogan chose, after much searching, to use the Varden or overlapping grip. In the overlapping grip, the little finger merely rests between the groove of the next two fingers on the left hand. Now, in his book of 127 pages, Mr. Hogan spent 19 pages talking about the grip. So if it's that important to Mr. Hogan, it must be that important to us. Before we look at those three choices, we have a very important decision to make. Are we right-handed or are we left-handed? Hogan himself, as a youngster, started left-handed and made the painful switch for him to right-handed. Now, as a teaching pro of some 30 years myself, I feel that the tennis hand is the best clue. If you play tennis with your right hand, then you're almost certainly a right-handed golfer. If you play tennis or table tennis, or if you spin pebbles with your left hand, then you're probably a left-handed golfer, or a southpaw, as Mr. Hogan might have said. So, that's a simple rule. Your racket sport hand is the hand that you should play golf with. So, having made the vital choice of whether or not we're right or left-handed, we can go to the choice of grips: baseball, interlocking, or Varden. Now, as a right-hander, my first choice would be the baseball grip. Youngsters find it good, and lady golfers, it gives them more strength. The limitation of the baseball grip with all 10 fingers is that the hands are separated and don't function as a unit. We're looking to bring the hands together to work as one. So certainly as a teenager, I copied Mr. Nicklaus, and I went for the interlocking grip, and now that's used by Tiger Woods. It's been very hard to criticise the interlocking grip when the two greatest players of their era used it. But Mr. Nicklaus found at the top of his backswing, he often suffered a bit of slippage in the left thumb. If you drive the fingers deep together in the interlock, the left thumb always goes long and down the shaft. Well, you might say, why is that a problem? Well, it really affects the backswing. If the thumb is too long, you'll overswing in the backswing. That happened to Mr. Hogan in his early career. So I think the major reason for Hogan to choose the Varden grip was that the left thumb remained neat on the handle. The thumb doesn't go further than the first knuckle on your left hand. So, with the Varden grip, you get a neat thumb and you hinge only to 90 degrees. If the thumb goes long, you get about 135. So, it's an important feature, the length of the thumb. And if the Varden grip is good enough for Mr. Hogan, then it's good enough for me.